Good morning. I put up the garland over the sink. Really wanted to get that done because I feel like I'm still not feeling the Christmas spirit. What about you, boo? You look like you are. He's been really cute lately. I have to show you. People are gonna be mad at me. I'll probably be canceled. But I did do my Thanksgiving cards without you. So let me just show you that because I need to send these off today, right now, put them in the mail. I'm back with my crafting mega craft table. Let me just show you how they came out because they came out kind of cute. So that is it. This is one of them. So I opted for kind of a darker card that I went with. I got this paper, I think at Hobby Lobby, I think. I just recently picked it up. And then I did do some heat embossing on some of the leaves, so you can see that as I kind of move it. And when I bought, I panicked because I realized that my vision was not coming to life. So I ended up ordering a really just cheap die cut set, which came out so cute to do this. So I have this raised in the back. You can see I've got two little things raising it, the thankful. But I thought that was so cute. So there's one of them. And as always, I like to do my cards sort of as thematic, like part of a collection. So then I have this one. So it looks sort of similar. So I did some, to make it a, more interesting paper, I heat embossed with this pen. This is the best thing I have ever purchased, and it was like $2 or something at Hobby Lobby. So I just bought a clear heat embossing pen, and you just trace over anything that you want. You can write stuff, you can write like happy birthday and then heat emboss it. So I just thought that was super cool. So I have that one. I have this one. This is really pretty. I did a lot more heat embossing on this, but yeah, just kind of simple. And then obviously I've got my Made by Kylie's on the back stamped on there. So I just need to address these and send them out. I made a lot. I was able to batch make a bunch yesterday and the day before. It probably took me, it took me probably 3 hours to do all this, but I did 4 of each. So I've got 4 of the thankful card. For me, the biggest thing is being able to mass produce these. I really don't do any one-off cards because, I want to be able to send them out to people. So I have a lot of people that I'm sending them to. So yeah, that was kind of a struggle with. That's just always a struggle, with anything that I'm doing over here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go get ready for the day. And thank God I have a hair appointment tomorrow because my hair is hanging by a thread and it's not good. It's not good at all. Hello. So I just got done streaming. So I am going to make dinner right now, and I'm continuing the theme of doing easy, simple meals, batch cooking meals. So I've got some rice going right now, and I'm gonna be doing the coconut chickpea curry, which I feel like surprised me because a lot of people were kind of interested in it the last time that I showed you. So I'm gonna begin to make this, but I need to get the garlic out. And this recipe calls for onion, and I have my onion already made. So right now I'm just heating up the rice. So I'm doubling the recipe. Oh, I have to cook this for a long time. Good thing I looked this up. So I have to do the 15 minutes for the onions. Goodness. Medium low. So I gotta cook them low and slow. All right, put some olive oil in here. Okay, so I'm gonna get my onions out. I'm very excited about this. Very excited about this. I love it. I love it. So how many onions do I need exactly? Let's see. 1 medium onion. So I'm gonna do about 2. I love it. I love it. Okay, really need to get freezer bags instead of these bags that I'm using, because these bags are not too good. So I believe this is another Aldi meal, by the way, that I feel like you guys could all do at Aldi, like using Aldi ingredients as well. So I'm just gonna put a timer on. Okay, this is about 15 minutes. I'm just gonna put a timer on. Let me see what else I need to put in here. So I'm gonna put the garlic cloves in a little bit later because I feel like garlic can kind of burn. I'm gonna cook this, and I'll show you when I do the next step. But to make life easier on myself as well, I am going to just do, I bought pita bread, which at Aldi they actually have vegan pita bread and it's really nice. So let me get that out. They have this really nice pita bread. So I got that to just serve with this. And I also have some leftover pita bread from when everybody was here over the weekend, last weekend. So I've got that and I'm gonna serve it with rice, as you know. And I hope that by batch making so much, I can kind of get a couple meals out of it. Like, I don't know how many we're gonna be able to get, but I'm hoping at minimum four meals. So like dinner tonight, lunch for Jarvis tomorrow, lunch for me tomorrow, and then we'll see what goes on after that, because we really do like this curry a lot. Cool, I'll catch you back when I start doing other stuff. Draining and rinsing out all of my chickpeas. So I'm using 4 cans. The recipe calls, if you're making it regular, makes only 2 cans. What I love about this is that it's really like a lot of pantry items. So it's just coconut milk, chickpeas, it's crushed tomatoes, it's minced garlic, which you can just buy that little, I always just use that little already minced stuff. And then it's just seasonings, really. Vegetable oil, onions. You could probably even do onion powder if you were in a bind. You could probably do garlic powder if you were in a bind as well. I also opened all my cans up. All right, I'm hoping you can see this, but they've gotten pretty brown, the onions and the garlic, and I put the crushed red pepper in there as well. So now it wants me to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of curry powder. So that's pretty much gonna take me out for this. So I need to go buy more, but luckily I think I'll have enough of the curry powder. So you gotta sprinkle it over the mixture here. Yeah, I'm just gonna use what's left of this. I could always add in a little bit of garam masala too, I have that. And then it wants me to add in a teaspoon of cumin. I love cumin, I'm gonna probably add a little bit more than that. So it says cook that for about a minute. I think this is called blooming the spices, I'm pretty sure. But those onions worked out pretty well, I have to be honest with you. So that's been about a minute. So now I need to add in the tomatoes, and I should have turned this up to medium heat as well. I didn't do that. So it calls for a 15-ounce can. This is a 28-ounce. Increase the heat to medium. And then pour in the coconut milk and add the chickpeas to the pot. Stir and reduce to low heat. Okay, so it doesn't specify how long we have to put the tomatoes in, but I think we just put everything in right now. Have you guys seen coconut milk at Aldi? Because I feel like I haven't, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna add this in. Coconut milk. I got this at Walmart. It was very cheap. It was like $1. Oh, there's 1 can, and then I'm gonna add 2 cans. And then now I'm going to add, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I'm gonna add the chickpeas. This makes a lot. Stir and reduce to low heat. Let simmer until the sauce is thickened and the chickpeas are slightly softened, about 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Yummy! Doesn't that look good? So we'll do 10 minutes. Love my kitchen timers. All right, I'll come back when we're ready. All right, this is ready. So I've been tasting it and I let it simmer for 15 minutes instead of 10, but it's really good now. So at first I was like, I thought I had made a huge mistake. With this, I was so worried because I looked at the can of coconut milk and I was like, oh my God, this is not unsweetened. And it smelled so coconutty, like sweet, like a dessert coconut. I'm like, oh no, like this is ruined. I just wasted all these ingredients, like whatever. And it cooked out, thankfully. I did add a little bit more seasoning. I added a lot more salt. And then what I ended up doing, which is not in the recipe, I added a ton of lemon juice. I probably added 1/4 of a cup. And now it's super bright and it's like that nice, you know, sort of tangy curry, like, you know, where it's super flavorful. It's good now. and it's got a little bit of spice too, or from the crushed red pepper. I am happy with this, and it does make a lot, so that's good. I wish I could season my rice a little bit better. I don't know how I would do that, but anyway. I'll heat up the pita bread when Jarvis gets home. I thought he was supposed to be home by now, but anyway. I think I'm gonna batch make some cookies now and just have those ready to bake off. So I think I'm gonna make 2 batches of cookies. I'm gonna try 2. And I think I'm just gonna do regular sugar cookies, but I'm gonna do batch make those and bake some today. So we have them for after dinner, because I like a little sweetie treaty after dinner, especially with something like this. And then I also wanted to do, why else did I want to do that? Just to have them. And I was gonna do 2 so I could put some in the freezer. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna look up a quick recipe. So I doubled the recipe and it made so much freaking dough. So I did not need to do that probably, but oh well. So I'm gonna take this, my smallest cookie scoop that I have, and roll these. So you're supposed to roll these in some sugar. So just rolling them in sugar. I'm gonna place them on there, and then I'm gonna go through, and it says to flatten them out. So I'm just gonna roll it in sugar. Makes so many. So I'm gonna freeze a ton of this dough, and it says in the recipe that it's really easy to freeze. So that's the grand news, but the dough tastes really good. I did do a taste test. I always have to do that for science. So let me just move this over here so you can actually see what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm just gonna begin, girls. I love the idea of having stuff pre-made. Like, and you know, when you have people come over and you can just whip it out or something, like, how awesome is that? So yeah, this is gonna make a lot. I mean, this was kind of a big recipe to begin with. So when I doubled it, I was like, uh-oh. I quickly realized, I'm like, what did I do? Because it's like 2.5 cups of flour, it's 2 sticks of butter. It's a lot. It's a lot of sugar as well. So I was like, okay, I have to transfer it over here, and ended up having to mix it by hand, which is something I've not done in a while. So I'm gonna continue doing this, and then I shall see you on the other side. But this is kind of therapeutic, I'm not gonna lie. There's something I kind of like about this. It's just kind of relaxing. Okay, these are the best sugar cookies. They might be the best cookies, period, that I've ever made. They're soft, they're chewy, they're light. They are so good. The sugar on the outside just takes it all the way there. Good thing I made about 100 of these. So I'm kind of glad now that I went through all that. They are so good. They're like butter. I think mine actually look better than the picture on the website too. Definitely make these. They're from Handle the Heat. They're the soft and chewy sugar cookies. They had 5-star reviews and they have 4.95 rating out of 366 votes. Anyway, that's it for me today. So I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.